This is the hidden keyword that literally got me a $25,000 wholesale fee. So welcome to the channel. I'm the real estate investor SEO guy, Dawson, so thanks for watching here. But I wanted to tell you exactly the story of what this person looked up when they found my website and actually went in there, filled out my form, and we ended up making a $25,000 wholesale fee from it. Literally, it's crazy because what's so powerful, but when you become the premier cash home buyer in Google, when you have a PPC campaign, when your Google business profile is ranking, and when your website is also ranking, this is what we call the trifecta system and actually becoming the premier cash home buyer in your area. If all three of these are happening, you're going to consistently get many motivated sellers depending on your area, but you will get a ton of consistent motivated sellers and not just random motivated sellers, the best ones, because there's conviction behind it. If someone's finding any of those three things on Google, it's because they searched up a motivating keyword to find it, hence why they're such a good motivated seller, and it's not an impulse person that's just like, oh, I was just curious. You're going to find a lot of these are very high quality motivated sellers. And most of the time, a lot of the keywords that we're trying to rank with SEO, specifically the actual website ranking, is sell my house fast, we buy houses, and cash home buyers. If you can rank for these three with your website, you're going to do pretty well for all the other ones, just like realtors who buy houses, right? But what I recommend is honestly, PPC also will help support your website in a lot of different scenarios, right? Where also your Google business profile will as well. So I wanted to tell this story. So basically, I got a motivated seller that came in on our website, reached out to him, and of course got to talking, was a very motivated seller. You could tell they were moving, he lost his job, this, that, whatever, right? So the whole story is what it is. But with that being said, is of course I asked him, when we had a great conversation for 20-30 minutes, and I finally, asked him, because I always want to ask this, and I think you should too, especially if you have a Google presence, how did you find me on Google? Did you look something up? And he was very quick to it. He says, I looked up realtors who buy houses, and I found you. You were the first one. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And I've never heard this keyword before. But this goes to show where kind of all the motivated sellers are gathering around at this point. Yes, you can rank for sell my house fast, we buy houses, cash home buyers with your organic website. But he found my website from a keyword, realtors who buy houses. That's such an uncommon keyword. No one, I guarantee you, none of your competitors are trying to rank for that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And so it's one of those things why I talk so much about the importance of not only ranking your website, but also having that PPC campaign, but also having that Google business profile, because people are looking up realtors who buy houses, right? These are not common keywords. Your website, no matter what you do, is going to only be able to rank for so much. Especially, I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, so the area is only 250, 300,000 people. And so ranking for a keyword like realtors who buy houses is much easier than, say, a bigger area, right? A much bigger metro market is going to have a lot harder time because somebody's website may be more relevant to rank for that keyword over yours, just because there's so many other websites that could beat that, right? So that's why SEO is great, but also it's important to make sure you have a PPC campaign and a Google business profile, because these are the keywords that people are looking up. Yes, we can rank great for sell my house fast, we buy houses, cash home buyers, but this isn't the end-all solution. We need to make sure we're ranking for as many motivated seller key terms as we possibly can, and that's why I'm such a big fan of using PPC, because obviously, like I said, SEO, it takes its time. It takes a long time to get it to where you want it to be. It will rank for a lot of different keywords, but it's not a guarantee that it'll rank for realtors who buy houses. Whereas PPC, it kind of is a guarantee, right? So it depends on your scenario. But all in all, if you have all three of these pieces of information and you are able to rank and become the premier cash home buyer in your market, it will do very well for you. And so this is a great example of where motivated sellers, what they're looking up, that not all motivated sellers are looking up, all the basic three keywords that we like to go after with our website. And they're looking up a lot different ones, and that's why it's so important to make sure you have all three. Now, if you're curious and you want me to run any of these things for you, your PPC campaign, Google business profile, or your website, feel free to click the link in the description, therealestateinvestorseo guy.com, and I would love to chat with you and check options with you. But thanks for watching.